Get ready for the dictation. Dictation will start in 5 seconds. Start. In the extraordinary situation created in the wake of the partition, it became necessary to enact a law to deal with the properties left by the evacuees. In the first instance, various state governments enacted their own laws. The central law on evacue property was enacted in 1950. With the gradual return of the conditions to normalcy, it became possible to relax the provisions of this law. In 2000, the provisions relating to intending evacuees were done away with and the procedure for confirmation of sales under Section 40 simplified. A year later, in May 2004, the next step towards further relaxation was taken and the necessary amending legislation passed in October 2004. The amending law provided that no person could be declared as evacue for any action of his after the abrogation of the law. It also provided that no notices could be issued after the expiry of 6 months from the date of its enactment, that is, after the 7th April 2005. In May 2005, we found that nearly 2 lakh cases were pending under the Evacuees Property Act and the Allied Act relating to the separation of evacue and non-evacue interests in composite properties. The size of the problem was thus fairly large, so long as large numbers of cases remained pending. Thousands of persons who were involved as parties in these cases would remain in a state of uncertainty. We thought that it was our foremost duty to ensure the expeditious disposal of these cases. We therefore studied the working of the Act to look for any relief which could be afforded to the members of the minority community within the 4 corners of the Act. We found that about 9,000 Muslims had applied for the restoration of their properties under Section 16. It was urged that the officers of the Custodians Department tended to insist on very rigid proof of continuous stay in India in the form of ration cards. Instructions were therefore given not to insist on ration cards and to accept other collateral evidence as proof of residence in India. Even oral testimony of respectable witnesses living in the neighborhood could be accepted. For the disposal of the pending applications, 3 special officers have been appointed in the ministry full stop.